So let me show you how to marginally zero in your firearm before you even go to the range. And this is typically what I like to do before I even go to the range. I'll do this in the comfort of my own home. You know, what I'll do is in my backyard, I will just staple up a temporary target, and I like to use a 3-inch round circle. And as you can see right there, I have my target stapled to a tree in my backyard with a 3-inch circle, and I have the upper of my firearm no lower, and I just put my bipod on the front, stack some sandbags in the rear. And what I'll try and do, and I'll try my best to do this on camera for you guys. So what I'll do, and I'm actually quite amazed, I'm actually able to get this in a video, but you can actually see down my rifle's bore, and there's 3 circles. There's the circle at the chamber, the circle at the end of the muzzle, the end of the barrel, and then you can actually make out that 3-inch orange round circle at roughly 25 yards in my backyard. And what I'll do is I'll try my best to eyeball that, and I believe you could actually make this out in the video. And I will line up those 3 circles and make them as concentric as possible. And then I will move up to my scope and make the adjustment before I even go out to the range and before I even pull that trigger. Now, it's about 5 o'clock, the sun's going down, and I'm looking through my patio door, so this is the best idea of how clear this glass is, but at least gives you an idea of how far off I am before I even take my shot. So I'm gonna zoom in on that circle, zoom in on my reticle, and you can see I can actually shift my reticle and get remotely close on 0 before I even go to the range and take a shot. So I need to go right, and what I'll do is, in order for my reticle to go right, I'm actually gonna shift it left. You're gonna watch this here. So you're gonna see it goes, I adjust left on my windage, it actually shifted right. Now I'm dead center on my bullseye there, and I need to go down. So actually what I'm going to do is adjust up on my elevation. And that should get me remotely close before I even go to the range. And I just did this from the convenience of my dining room table. Now, for pure example's sake, say like we go out to the range and I take my first shot at 100 yards. And let me just quick go outside. I'm gonna punch a little hole in the paper out here. And just to represent, I'm shooting at 100 yards and show you how easy this is before you even go to the range. All right. So I just took my first shot after mounting my scope, and you can clearly see it, it's right here. And I'm gonna try and focus in on that a little bit better. So it's either I'm focusing on the reticle or I'm focusing on that paper. But I just took one shot, and all I'm going to do now is I need to come up on my reticle. So I am going to adjust up, which actually, you're gonna watch this, the reticle is actually gonna shift down, but I'm gonna adjust up on my reticle. Let me zoom in on my reticle here. And I am gonna adjust up because the impact on paper needs to go up and to the right. So I'm gonna adjust up, and you're gonna watch the reticle actually go down. And I'm gonna adjust up on that reticle until my cross here meets that bullet hole. So I'm going to adjust up and to the right. So up, till that cross here touches that bullet hole. And now I need to adjust right. And I'm going to fine tune this just a little bit. And right there, I guarantee you on your second shot, you are going to be right in the bullseye of your target at 100 yards. And you only took 2 shots, if not 1 actually, if you think about it. And it really is that easy. And half of the battle you did from your dining room table. So if done correctly, this should only take 1 shot, if maybe 2. But I don't know, I tell you, I go to the range and I watch these guys show up, you know, late October, early November. They want to sight in their hunting rifles. I watched them blow off 1-2 boxes of ammunition, $20, $40 worth of ammo. And I just want to rip that firearm out of their hands and do it for them with maybe 1 or 2 shots. And it really is that simple. And I've done this with every single firearm, I don't know how many times, and it works every single time. At least to get you really, really close to bullseye. Well, I hope this helps you out, and if it does, continue to scratch my back, and I'll continue to scratch your back by subscribing, like, share, and hit that notification bell. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time.